Hi guys, and welcome to Splittin Fares, a new series brought to you by Converse, where we highlight the talented individuals of the Converse All Star program. I'm your host Aysha, a.k.a. Mrs. Fallback, and today we're picking up Jalmar, who's a local Australian artist from his childhood neighbourhood. We've never met before, so I'm really excited for him to show us around and get to know him a little bit more, so let's go.
Aloha.
Hello.
How are we?
How are you?
I'm good.
Let's get it.
I'm living.
Oh my gosh, here we
put
are.
seatbelts on.
Yes, sir.
All those things.
Safety things.
Go flying out the window. No more Jalmar.
No,
Adios,
Jalmar
ciao.
forever, Jalmar forever.
Long live Jalmar.
Yes. But thank you for joining us.
My pleasure,
Thank you. Thank you for having us in your childhood neighborhood.
Childhood neighborhood, yeah, we used to walk here.
What is this? Like, where are we? Like,
So we're on Menzies Avenue.
yeah.
I used to walk from my old school in Lindell, which is Dandenong 2, all the way to my grandma's house, which is around the corner from here.
Yeah.
But when you're teenager, you can just walk for ages. You tell me walk that much now?
Nope.
I'm not walking that
My
far.
knees?
It's too long.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was just areas I used to just walk by, and just a lot of culture, a lot of learning through here, a lot of stories, and then I thought we'll bring everyone here.
Yeah, you grew up here. This place means a lot to you, huh?
Yeah, I don't live here anymore, but this definitely created a lot of the story that I delve into.
That is
with the
Jalmar.
Yeah. With the things that I've seen in these ways, and just the type of mentality with people for for sure.
When you explain who you are to people, who's Jalmar, do you often find yourself always referencing this area?
Yeah, definitely. Always
Yeah.
Dandenong. Always Dandenong, because I always ended up back here. I always ended up back at my grandma's or back at my dad's, and Dandenong sort of made my story.
Yeah, right.
Being exposed to so many different cultures and all that on a daily basis, and I noticed that not every kid has that. So this definitely was the breeding ground for a lot of my inspiration.
Yes. And so for people who this would be their introduction to you, their first time ever meeting Jalmar, how would you explain your sound and who you are, the way you dress to them?
My sound, who I am.
It's a big question.
That's a big question. That's a big question. That's a big, humongous question.
Going through your crush. I'm who am I?
Who am I?
I'm sorry. That
Need
puts
a
you
mirror.
on the spot. Yeah.
I haven't brought a paragraph with me. So I'm just
whatever comes
Latino
off the
here
dome.
with the grrr, got the
Oh,
sauce,
grrr,
we got the grrr. We just got that,
I like that.
so
I like it.
and we're just leading the way for Latin music here, and just doing my best to support it, and just help people embrace what we're bringing to the world, and in a place like Australia where it's not such a common thing to have that, but it is growing now. I'm just trying to show people what it is, and let it grow from there.
Yeah, and you have been, because this is one of the first times we've met, but I've known about you for years, probably 5-6 years.
Amazing.
And it's honestly it's so refreshing to just see people that just constantly you have your vision, and you're by force, you will see me. You will see what I'm about, my music, my people and stuff.
Definitely.
How have you found the Australian industry, the Australian music industry, and navigating that?
It's interesting. It's a very interesting industry, that's for sure. In comparison to a lot of what we see and whatnot. I honestly can say, in the shortest way, because there's so much industry things that have happened. I probably learned a lot. And if it wasn't for my first management, shout out Astral people, that just taught me probably 80 to 90% of the stuff that I know with the industry team. Not with them anymore, but they definitely showed me the true realities of what the industry is, and I think I can't get into too much nitty gritty of it, because everyone's
we'll
be here for days.
We could go for days.
The music industry is different for everyone.
I hear you.
It's different for everyone. For me, in Australia, being a Latin artist is
Yeah.
completely different to me being a Latin artist in America.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the biggest difference, you know?
Yep.
If I'm a Latin artist in America, I've got like the majority of people that are Latin too.
Yeah.
So it's very common.
Right,
You know,
right,
in
right.
comparison being here, like it's more unique and different, you
educating.
know? You're
Yep.
educating constantly. But over
Yep.
there we're like every second, third person speaks Spanish.
Yes.
You know?
Yes,
It's such a different thing. So yeah, the music industry here is different. I wish there was more funding towards it. And
Always.
more people got bigger breaks, but yeah, I feel like we're constantly seeking to just go elsewhere.
Yeah,
As like
right.
Australian like musicians.
Yep. That's such a common theme, right, within
Definitely.
the music industry. And so you're obviously a Converse All Star.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to know, how did you first hear about us? Like, when did you join? And like, what's been your say? Okay, let's start with those two first.
Yeah. How did I join?
Yeah.
How did I become a Converse All Star?
Yeah.
Our homie sent through the details, and then
Yeah.
just like we just forwarded it through, and then I applied.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think everyone got accepted before me, and I was finding out people got accepted, and I was
you were
like, they don't like me.
It's done
They
so
don't
for
like
me.
me.
It's done so. Nah,
They don't like me. And
No.
then they accepted, and they've just honestly just
Yeah.
taken me under their wing, and I
Yeah.
have nothing but love for Converse.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
I think I was just a bit of a baby. I was just
Yeah.
like, I must have just got it in the spams, you know?
You came in like as a baby, but it was like, go.
Yeah, legit.
Nah,
I
that's...
missed the email, but
Nah.
then we got it, and
Yes.
we were over the moon.
And here we are, doing
here.
Splittin Fares.
Amazing,
We're in the
Splittin
car,
Fares.
riding around your childhood.
That's the one.
Childhood area. So you've obviously been an artist for like years and years.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
had
yeah.
yourself set up as Jalmar.
Yeah.
How have you found the community has helped just to amplify your image and amplify your music so far? Like what
I feel like they've just really embraced it and
Yep.
are very aware of how important culture is in music,
100%.
and they have just like, they've just enhanced it in all their like including me in campaigns and all these things. Like, there's just been a lot of interest for that, and it's just like it's definitely amplified like a lot of my experiences and career to do with music. So
Right.
shout out All Stars.
Yeah,
Kings and queens.
it's nice to like, you have so much vision, but you just don't know how to maybe package it up or like the funding and stuff. But
Yeah.
they're just there to be like, we got you, eh?
Yeah.
And so you mentioned the campaign. Like, did you want to talk a bit more about that and like
How it happened?
how it happened and like what was the campaign for? You're being humble. You're being humble. You're like, yeah, campaign, and
The
then just like
campaign.
brushes over it.
The campaign.
Yeah,
the
what-
campaign was for a shoe that they launched, and they used me as a model,
Yeah.
and I got to wear the shoe, got to be a part of this like amazing like feature,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was just amazing. I got put on everywhere, and
Yeah.
that was like the first time I had done something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not a model, so when I get
You
put
are
onto
now.
I guess we're model now.
Add that to the
we're model now.
resume.
We'll add that to the grrr,
Yeah,
you know.
cool.
So yeah, we just got added to that. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I remember the homie said like, "Oh, I saw your face at Foot Locker, blah
Yeah.
blah blah, and all these places." So to
Yeah.
me, that was amazing. I
It
was
is,
like,
right?
"This is dope."
And was your music included in the campaign?
It was.
It was,
Yeah,
right?
in Vivo. Yeah.
An international campaign.
International
like,
campaign.
That's
in Vivo.
crazy.
Trying to keep
Because
it
I was
like
like,
me, ma.
no, because I was in Sydney and I walked past the store and I saw you. I was like, safe swear that's Jalmar.
That's
Like,
it.
nah, it's so buzzy and it's honestly, it's like so nice to get the flowers you deserve.
Definitely.
Like, after how long? Amazing. So you've done the campaign. What's another like highlight of your experience within the community that you've had?
Byron Bay
Yeah.
was amazing.
What happened in Byron Bay?
We went on a music camp, and I got to be around like musicians like day in day out, and just
Yeah.
like had a lot of the Converse team there, and just like being in a space where you're like able to just ask questions and everyone's answering. I
Yep.
feel like in some of the Australian scene, people like gatekeep, and they don't
100%.
help you with things and whatnot. But
Yep.
being there, everyone like helped. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So
There was no gates.
no gates, and
Yeah.
everyone was just there to help and like
Yeah.
inform you like questions that people there's no like playbook to this. Like follow these instructions, and people will, you'll get to ba ba ba.
There's no formula.
Like, no formula.
Yeah.
So like when you hear people have similar experiences, you don't feel like a maniac.
Yeah, you don't feel crazy. Like surrounded by people who have gone through the same things as you.
Most definitely.
Make the same music as you. So you mentioned like you were with Astral People and being managed and stuff, but how are we doing now? Are we independent?
We're independent now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're independent now. We're just creating opportunities solo. Yeah. And doesn't mean I don't want to be managed. I would love to be managed.
100%.
And have more things come through that way. But yeah, that'll come with time for sure.
And like running independent and stuff, like being in charge of your vision, I want to know, like, so Jalmar, obviously the glasses, the gloves, the baggy clothes, the hair and stuff. Because obviously, like I said, I've seen you for years. Like, is there like a bit of mind to the madness of
definitely.
Your branding?
It's all structured.
Yeah,
it's all structured.
It has to be.
The crop jackets, the baggy, oversized pants.
Yeah.
Got the idea first when I worked with Lazy Fair, and he styled me.
Oh, the photographer.
Yeah. He styled me. He's a close homie of mine.
Yeah. He's very talented.
Yeah, so he styled me, and then after he did that first time styling, I sort of just stayed with the same type of branding.
Right.
And like the balaclava thing, and
yes.
Yeah, the blue hair was sort of, I'm pretty sure it was just my idea. I was just like, I need a color. I just didn't like normal colored hair of mine.
Yeah.
I wanted something to be remembered.
Of course.
If you don't like me, you're gonna remember the hair.
You will, yeah.
You know, it's like, oh,
you don't have to like me, but you will remember me.
Yeah, of course. So
I hear you.
Yeah, so there definitely is a method to the madness type of thing.
Method to the madness.
Yeah,
right.
definitely, of course.
Amazing. You just dropped a song, right?
I did, yeah.
Elegante? Is it Elegante?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. How was that? Talk me through it.
How was the experience?
Yeah.
Can we pull up here? If that's cool. There's a nice Chilean spot called La Bohemia.
Yummy. How do you say it?
What? La Bohemia.
La Bohemia.
Yeah. I haven't been here in a long time, but I came here a lot when I was a kid.
Ooh.
There's not a lot of like Latin, like foodery spots, so.
Yo.
Yeah, it's nice to.
Chilean food.
Taste some food.
I've never had Chilean food. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like it's not a common one to have. There is Yakov.
What does La Bohemia mean? Do you know?
I should know that, eh? I actually don't.
We're gonna find out. Yo, should we get some food?
Yeah,
Let's go. We're here. Let's go. We got the goods.
Let's go. We made it happen.
We're back, baby.
From La Bohemia.
Let's go. The real deal. I'll chuck my seatbelt.
Where do we begin?
Oh my god, it smells so good, bro. Stop.
I need to take my gloves off for sure.
So, we just got back. We got some empanadas because that's going to be the cleanest to eat.
That's going to be the cleanest?
Everything else would have been too chaotic. This is the first time I've ever tried Chilean food, so
there we go.
I'm excited. My mouth is literally watering. I can't even talk.
Cheers.
There you go. Cheers. Let's go. Bruh. Oh my days. This just turned into an ASMR.
ASMR.
This is not an interview anymore. It's an ASMR.
And this is Bevda, and this goes with it too. We're gonna try our best to not spill anything on anything.
Ooh, that's actually hectic. I didn't know what else to say. I'm being so silent because I'm like taking it in. Okay, so obviously, is it La Bohemia?
La Bohemia.
La Bohemia.
That's the one.
When was the last time you ate here?
Maybe like 6 years ago. Long time.
Did you grow up like going to this place with?
Yeah,
your
definitely,
family?
definitely. The fam, we used to come here when we would have like dinners and whatnot.
Yeah.
That was like our outing place. So yeah, we came here pretty frequently at this stage. Yeah.
Is there a lot of Chilean spots around here, or just in general in Melbourne?
I don't think there's that many, to be completely honest.
Yep.
I only knew of that one and probably like 2 other ones.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's definitely like more rarity for like Chilean food and Latin food around the areas for sure.
It's so good. This is my first time having it, and I will be having it again.
Amazing.
I will be having it
Amazing.
again. And so where are we heading to now?
I'm heading to my grandma's house now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need to pay a visit to my nana. So yeah, while we're in the areas,
Yo.
I'll go and say hi for sure.
Your grandma was there for you all growing up and stuff?
Yeah. So a couple times like we got evicted, or like some of the houses that we lived in, the rentals would end and whatnot.
Yep.
And a lot of times we ended up at like my grandma's, like yeah. So it's always been a spot that's like been a consistent home.
Yeah.
Probably moved around like 8-9 times growing up.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's why we always
The
go to
safe
visit.
haven.
Yeah, definitely.
What is it? Abuela.
Abuela. Yeah.
Abuela.
She hates it when I call her
Shout
abuela,
out,
though.
Abuela.
She hates being called that.
What?
She doesn't like being called grandma.
What does she want to be called?
Let's call her Nana. But she doesn't like abuela because it like makes her seem old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she doesn't look old.
We'll
You know?
go with hermana, sister. We'll just go with sis. Okay, sis. No. That's cool. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes, sir. Are you going away soon? Anytime soon?
I am going away. Yeah.
Yeah? Where we going?
away,
Where we going?
Be alone. Nah,
Yeah. Be in your fields.
for all those rock star kids. I don't know. Someone knows that song.
I don't
Someone
know
knows
that
that
song.
song. Someone.
But if you know that song, comment it below.
Where am I going? I'm going Brazil and
Yeah.
I'm going LA.
Oh,
Yeah,
what are you doing there? Are we going on a holiday or?
LA is a holiday.
Yep.
Brazil, we've got purpose.
We've got purpose.
Yeah,
we've
we're
got
going with
work.
purpose. We got purpose in Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to jinx anything.
Okay,
we
we're
want
not-
everything to happen.
We're not leaking.
'Cause
We're not leaking it yet.
We can't leak anything because sometimes these Latino people, they take too long to do things. So we want everything set in stone.
Yeah, before you leak
Before
it.
I say I'm going to blah 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 blah.
Come to Brazil.
Come to Brazil. But the
Come
tickets
to
bought. I
Brazil.
go in 2 weeks, and
Yeah, 2 weeks is so soon.
then so soon.
So by the
So
time
soon.
this comes out, we'll
I'll
know
be-
what he's been up to in
We'll
Brazil.
know legit.
In Brazil. What
We'll
city
be
in Brazil?
Rio.
Oh wow.
And then I think I'm going to a place in Rio called Vijogal.
Yep.
But don't correct my wording. You know, that could be wrong. I'm learning more Portuguese.
That's so
Tamo junto.
exciting.
Let's go.
Is it your first time in Brazil?
Yeah. I'm
What?
going to be there with my homie, Listrado. Shout out Listrado.
Ooh.
So, yeah, he's Brazilian, half Brazilian.
Yep.
And he'll just be plugging me everywhere. I've been friends with him for a long time now. So
Yep.
we're just all about bringing the Latin culture, the crossover, and yeah, these are
Bringing in
little-
Australia.
Little steps, you know? Little steps that can create footprints.
Yes,
You know?
sir. Open the door for maybe the next person that comes
course,
through, right?
Of course, everything. It can do anything.
Yo.
You know? So that's where I'm going next.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You're really out here trailblazing for your community, though.
Thank you.
You know
Thank
that?
you. Thank you.
Like, I don't know if you're like one of the first
Mm.
Latino Australian artists out
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But you're doing a lot for your community, and like for the next person that comes through, it's going to be a lot easier for them
Thank
to
you.
be able to be seen in this industry.
I love that because in my mind, like you said, career focus. Like
Yeah,
I don't go out much.
yeah.
I'm like
You don't. I don't see you outside.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
go out much because like I get too affected too much by like what other people are doing,
Right.
and I lose track of what I'm meant to be doing.
Yep.
I go out and I hear a bunch of house and I'm like, I need to go home and make a house track because this is what people react
too
to.
influenced,
You know,
right?
and then I'm like, I forget what I'm doing.
Yep.
You know, and then like I've had to make those sacrifices of like everyone's going out on the weekend. I need to do this because like no one's gonna tell me to do it.
Yeah.
No, at the end of the day, you don't get anywhere by someone being like, you should do this, blah blah.
Yep.
It's only you at the end of the day.
100%.
You know, and especially in a position where I don't really have a lot of people to relate to for like bringing the Latin thing, you know, or embracing it here. You know, there's maybe like 4 or 5 people, but like it's not like I can jump in a room with like some OGs and they're like, Jalmar, you doing blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
this is how we did it.
yeah.
And now this is how you'll do it.
yeah, people just looking at me were like, oh, he actually did that.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually did that. Oh,
He did it
He
again.
actually could be doing it right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually doing so good.
Do you find like you're constantly proving yourself wrong, proving others wrong and proving yourself right, like over and over again? You're like, I've been doing this and I will continue to do it. Like,
some people think I'm further than I am.
okay.
So I don't feel like I prove many people wrong at this stage.
Yep.
I think some people think that it's all happened already.
Yeah.
And
that's so true.
That's what, like, I'm already there.
Yeah.
But I'm nowhere near
Yeah.
like where I want to be. And like
it's like that, eh? But
yeah.
I feel like to some people you're there to them because they were you maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But then to us we're like, we've got all these dreams that have
Definitely.
just not been hit. So it's kind of like, where is there? We're not there, but where is there? When does it end? You know
when
what I
does
mean?
it end? I think it ends when, you know, I can
Be happy.
I can be happy. I can be happy.
Yeah.
I just want everyone around me to have financial stability.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing.
It is, eh?
I want my music to be able to pay for me flying places. My music to be able to get my dad a ticket overseas, mum a ticket overseas, a new car, all these things. And like, I don't want to worry about money again.
Yeah.
And like quit my job and all those things, you know.
Yeah.
I want, until it's there, then like,
until you can really just make music and breathe.
That's it. Yeah.
Without,
just make music and do nothing.
Yeah.
That's when we're there, you know?
I think so. I think so.
So it definitely does end.
Yeah.
You know?
It will end.
Definitely.
It
will end.
It ends soon. It ends soon. Okay, so obviously you're going to Brazil, you're going to LA.
That's the one.
Yeah. What else is in the cards for Jalmar coming up?
It's all international things.
Yeah.
I'm focusing not on like Australia when it comes to music. So a lot of international sounds, a lot of international
global.
Just working everywhere international.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like my next stage of music isn't here.
Yeah.
You know, especially with the sounds I make, like with like the reggaeton and some like ballet funk elements, like it's just not here.
Yeah.
Like we can make it come here and there, and we'll sell out. There'll be concerts here and there, but like it's not a primary genre in it. Unfortunately, I don't know if it will be, and that's what I'm okay with. That's why I'm happy to go seek out type of thing, because
where you're needed, seek where you're wanted and needed, right?
We'll run a couple facts that I found out recently.
Yeah.
There's more Latin American people in the United States than there is Australians in Australia. Just so you have a little understanding of how
the
important
magnitude
of like Latin people in the States and why reggaeton and that music is so big over there, because it's actually the population.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a huge thing for me.
Yeah.
And like, doesn't mean I just go straight to the States or whatever, but it's like, that shows me how much influence like Latin and Hispanics and all that have in those areas. In comparison to here, you know?
Yep.
And yeah, so that's definitely what's next. More music is coming.
Yep.
Si Me Conoces EP will be coming.
Ooh.
So we haven't finished that, but you know, it'll be in the works.
A little sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle.
Yeah.
Just a little sprinkle. Si Me Conoces.
Yes,
some, you know, everything. There's always like, I don't ever have a full plan. I have like little, like, if we turn right over here, we'll get to my grandma's. So we never have a full plan, but we go with the flow, and
just ride the wave.
More opportunities, they pop up. And we are here.
We're here.
We are here.
We're at Abuela's house.
The destination. And it's actually all the way at the back. I don't know if you want to drive all the way in.
And that's the end of Splitting Fares with Jalmar. Thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to see what you do in Brazil, what you do in LA, your EP, all of it. We're just, we're excited to see what you get up to next.
Amazing. Thank you. Yeah. Shout out Converse All Stars. Suavecito, mijo rico with the grrr. Besitos, ciao. Shout out Aysha. Killed it.
Thank you.
You take care.
See you soon.
Adios.